All right. We are going to continue on defeating Titankin of Strife and, well, hopefully Strife themselves. And we will see who actually gets that core flame. I still stand by that Mighty fits the persona of God of War better, but maybe I'm biased because he gives me massive Kratos vibes. I don't know. He's just so warlike. Hey there, you.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
But Snowy really wants it, so
Resonate all together.
I kind of hate for him not to get
Time
it.
to cleanse the filth. Never seen perfection
I
before.
mean, he's got to get at least one,
Open sesame.
even if not Strife.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Here you go. Some nice twirling action.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Temporal virtuosity. It's a nice statue. Don't know what it's supposed to be of, but it's nice.
Huh, there's another mural up ahead.
Oh yeah,
Wanna take a closer look?
sure. If you think we have the time. I'll be the head. Oh, it's a scarab. I'll be honest, I just thought that was an eye at first.
Looks like they're creating Titankin.
Oh,
Maybe this is what soul forging means.
soul forging never goes well in any fictional universe. Truly.
Crafting a body from rough stones and then infusing it with a god's golden blood to bring it to life.
Terrible idea.
No wonder Castrum Kremnos keeps winning battle after battle. With this method, they can create as many soldiers as they want.
Yeah. Of course, then they go mad when the Titan goes mad and cause mass chaos, but, you know. At least now we know why they turn to stone after we defeat them. Gotcha. Catch. Guard nymph. I am hereby willing to sacrifice my wits to forge a soul for this armor and drive it in defense of my master and my lady. You're a very, honorable beetle. It's a real shame this is just a mural, though. Oh, how wonderful it would be if it weren't real. Sorry, but it is just a mural. You know, but if you look at it closely, I could imagine that being an armored beetle with the two horns coming out of the helmet. If it makes you feel better, beetle. Oh, what do we have here?
How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I mean, he is sprinting ahead of us.
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
I'm pretty sure we're winning.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
Is it just me, though? I swear I saw something weird in this room.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
I mean, if you think you can, go ahead.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we?
I do like their banter.
We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count?
Sure. I'm kind of
Victory
curious.
or defeat. It all comes down to this.
I'm very curious of whether, if you just bypass all these enemies, if you're allowed to, whether you can actually lose to Kremnos or to Mighty. And if so, what effect that has on the story, if any. I have to imagine it doesn't actually affect it in the end. It's just for fun. Maybe dialogue change, but I would be shocked if who gets the core flame changes based off of this. Yeah, okay, so I was right. This room has these weird blocks in it. The hell are these?
The path is cut off, but how did he get through? Oh, did he set up this roadblock on purpose?
I doubt. I very much doubt that. Let me jump across. Yes. Introduce a concept into this world that has never crossed anyone's mind.
Hold your horses! We're not exactly immortal here. Enough joking. Let's look around.
Presumably we put our hand on that little symbol there.
Ah, this might come in handy. The stone table for the Hand of Zagreus. Let's use it to fill the crack in the path.
Yeah. The Hand of Zagreus.
Simply put, Zagreus is the titan of trickery. Thievery, deception, and betrayal. These unsavory acts are all tied to them.
Right. Isn't Zagreus the titan of where you're from, Finon? Or did I misunderstand that? If I remember right, it was something that Mighty was suggesting. Or at least that they really don't like Zagreus. I thought that was why he also, at least verbally, doesn't like you.
That titan has fallen, but they left bewitching hands scattered all over the world. Now people use these giant hands to move things around. And, well, to steal things, too.
So someone already has Zagreus's court flame then. Okay. I was wondering, though actually, if you really are from the land of trickery, makes me wonder if you're being all tricky now. In the Sampo style. I'll choose to trust you. You're a warrior rather than a trickster.
I don't normally approve of this, but given the circumstances, let's use it this one time.
I mean, if it gets us across, what are we gonna do? Bring both our legs off the ground at the same time in a forward moving fashion? Forward and upward moving fashion? That's insanity. You know, for this room, bring out the A-team. That'll let us destroy all these enemies much, much quicker. Ooh. Hand of Zagreus, divine body left behind by Zagreus. After the Titan had fallen, the people of Amphorius learned to modify and utilize them. Interact with the stone control platform to start the control of the Hand of Zagreus. Use the directional keys to control the movement. Ascend and descend. Okay.
We need to find a solution to mend the broken path.
Or we can fly with this hand. Wait, can the hand be attacked? While controlling the hand, interact with the golden Zagreus rune to perform a bridge action. Forming a bridge where the rune is located to provide passage to the Trailblazer.
Flawless work! Great job!
Thank you. All right, A-team, let's clear out these enemies. Actually, don't see many here.
String form.
Gotcha. Oh, you're tough.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
You're an elite enemy.
It's just a tween us.
Oh God, Taylor, what happened to you?
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another?
Again. Watch your head.
I weep for
I don't
the
know when she got hurt like that, but maybe one of the domains I was doing, like relic gathering or something.
still waters of oblivion.
Just in case.
Not good.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Little more heat. Hedge your bets.
I'm
honored by since you're already
bastard.
here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Familiar. All in. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The dice have been
Good.
cast.
Okay, there we go.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Is that an elite enemy? Oh, it was a formidable foe. Okay, that explains it.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Yeah, I was like, I could swear that thing was surprisingly durable and tough. Not for Acheron, of course, but still.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Can we break? Get back up here. Oh, actually, we can go down there now. Because there was stuff that was being blocked.
Seek, and you will find.
There's also a golden coin down there. Wonder if we can use the hand to grab that. Oh, wait, the hand. Okay, no, the hand is still there.
Stream forward. The gleam of old
Goodbye.
blades.
Okay. Well, you clearly go there. You clearly go there. And no. Okay, maybe I don't quite have this right. You go there.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
Prophesized chest. Prophesized trash. And credits. Lovely. And can't go across, so be it. I want to see about getting that coin down there. Descend. Nice. Let's see. Trial of Whimsy. When each hand of Zagreus is activated for the first time, the Trial of Whimsy will open for you, in which you need to control the hand and collect coins of Whimsy generated nearby. After collecting all the coins of Whimsy, you can obtain the treasures of the specific hand of Zagreus. Okay, you can check the collection status. Ooh, we go high up. Okay, 3 of them total. And we're... Oh, no. There it is. Nice. I am still curious about whether... Obviously, it sees this, but can it do anything about it?
Seek, and
Lovely.
you will find.
Let's finish off these last enemies.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
This controls the other hand again. Yeah. Who sees us? You don't see anything. How do we get down there, though? Oh, the path to the main door. Fair enough. A lot of goodies in this room.
So many
Appreciate it.
stones here.
Really
I wonder how
are.
many war machines can be built with all this.
Oh, yeah. Well, is
After
this a
today,
mine?
They'll be slumbering here forever.
Are these the specific stones? It looks more like a crystal specifically. Crystalline structure. That they make these Titankin out of. Here you go, Palo.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
And I think
Don't
that
forget
is
to let your friends
everything.
in on the action.
At least in here. Hey there, down there. Hey, Beetle. You all fired up, are you? Hot-blooded nymph. Fighting shoulder to shoulder alongside someone neither fully friend nor foe is the kind of detail you only read about in the epic odes passed down via the poet's word-of-mouth recitals. It is kind of a classic trope, actually. I never thought I'd get to witness such a thing today. It's really getting me fired up. That's kind of adorable emoticon.
Stream forth.
Gotcha.
Gleam
I'll be honest there, Titankin. For whatever reason, my eyes saw this broken statue and thought it was another Titankin right next to you.
Look,
Oh, there's Mighty.
Someone's getting impatient.
All right, let's switch back. All right, Mighty. Ready?
You took your sweet time.
I got distracted, sorry.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
And by obstacles, I mean treasure. Thank you, actually.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
Kicked your butt. Mighty, you haven't increased your total since we last talked to you. Displays the 30 custom Kremnos crests in his collection. Compare the total number of crests you obtained with Mighty's.
Haha! Looks like we won!
Yeah, though I'm pretty sure he was adding some of my count to his, if it makes you feel better, Mighty.
Well, I'm a man of my word. You can deliver the final blow.
Yeah, he probably would have said you can deliver the final blow anyways, if he had won.
Wait. On second thought, the stakes seem a bit too high. Deciding who gets the glory with just one competition might be disrespectful to the gods.
Or that.
Let's change the stakes. You can just share half your spoils with us. As for Nikador, we can take them down together.
Oh, there's an idea. You can both become the Strife Titan. Or Strife God.
The real question is if we can pull it off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, here's your spoils.
They're right up ahead,
Spoils?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. about to cross paths with Strife.
The real Strife this time. Does the real Strife look the same as the old Strife, just stronger? That's a head.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Varric's Leo?
Varric's Leo. You guys mentioned that name before or not?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo, not some rumor-spouting gossip monger.
Okay, Chrysius Leo. Well, who is that?
Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos,
Ah,
whose wise counsel helped my tribe win many battles and thwarts numerous schemes.
very nice. And when, how long ago was that?
Sadly, he has lost his voice now. If only the Chrysos heirs could benefit from his wisdom.
Mighty Moss,
Didn't you just say he lost his voice?
Crown Prince?
He speaks.
Leo,
So maybe he just got tired of talking.
after all these years, you're still awake.
Apparently so, or, well, maybe he was taking a nap.
Mighty Moss, I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
I mean, did you ever try speaking to Chrysius Leo, Mighty?
Please, teacher, share your wise counsel with me.
Crown Prince, Castrum Kremnos has lost everything.
Right.
Its people, traditions, most importantly, its glory.
I mean, I would put the people as the most important, but, sure.
To survive, our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors. Why say otherwise?
Our god has completely lost their sanity.
Right.
No longer a revered symbol of war. They have fallen.
I mean-
and are now plotting an evil scheme.
Yeah. You know, it's, I don't know. Revered symbol of war. Having fallen and plotted, I don't know. It sounds like the only thing that's changed is that Castrum Kremnos is no longer benefiting from the Strife Titan. Or maybe the Strife Titan was more restrained before in its warmongering.
I urge you, Mighty Moss, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must go with honor.
I mean, well, I'm sure they will force us to allow them to die as a warrior. I doubt they're just gonna go without a fight. Sound like a dying breath.
Teacher, answer me! As your crown prince, I command you!
Mighty,
I think it actually did die.
let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Oh, of course, I guess that works too.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion. I shouldn't overthink it. Let's keep going.
I mean, I guess they could be the dying words after all. Delirious, I'm not so sure. Everything it said sounded true enough.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned earlier. We couldn't decipher it.
Oh yeah,
Maybe it's connected to the scheme the old lion mentioned.
Hand it to me.
Evil scheme. Yeah, I mean, you guys hate schemers, so if your god is scheming, it's gotta hit hard. Oh, cool. The Black Tide may be an indescribable enemy, but if exploited carefully, it can also become a sharp weapon pointed at our archenemy. Who is your archenemy? Is it the trickery god? Infiltrators can be instructed to transport a load of tainted titankin covered in special earth, so that they may be smuggled among Droma's caravan goods into Akama. Uh-oh. Upon entry, under the cover of the curtainfall hour, personnel will stash the kin in various sections of the city. After a few days, the earth will weather and peel, suffocating the streets of Akama with Titankin's tainted air. Is that the one we thwarted, or did we actually just not really thwart it? They accomplished what they wanted. When this moment arrives, the Akamans will be frantically searching for the source of the pollution. We just have to wait for the chaos to unfurl to take the final step to victory. Gather the heroic souls within the city, let the divine blade of wrath point at Akama, and run Strife's blade through the entire city, after which our forces will overwhelm them like an ocean wave crashing into them. The long-awaited victory will finally fall into our grasp. So... Who wrote this, I wonder? How old is it? Because how I interpret this is quite different if it's before Strife's insanity. If it is before, I wonder if the Black Tide then is what caused the insanity. In fact, actually, they might have already mentioned that. Have they really talked about the Black Tide with us? It's the stuff, the corruption we saw earlier. I feel like it's at least been briefly mentioned. By Finon or someone, maybe. Well, regardless.
No. Nikador would never.
I mean, insane.
That explains the surprise attack on Akama. I didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
So that was from after the insanity. Okay.
Akama is on the brink of destruction. Someone needs to go back and rescue them.
Ooh. Yeah. That's a good point. So, because like I was saying, did they actually achieve their objective? And we only think we dealt with everything. The real plan, the real scheme wasn't force of arms. It was whatever that miasma they were talking about is. The corrupted air. So who's it going to be? Finon or Mighty?
No. We need to press on and finish our mission.
We do. And can we defeat Strife with just two of us? I am doubtful.
Are you blinded by glory?
As
I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
That's actually interesting coming from someone from Kremnos. Considering, as the old line said, glory is the most important.
We're just one step away from Nikador. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own.
Will it? I don't know. Well, do we go the droid control of Star Wars Episode 1 style of defeat Nikador and all his Titankin fall.
Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikador could drive Akuma to the brink of ruin, but we can do the same to them.
Possibly. I mean, this is a too good an opportunity to pass up. I'm not sure we'll get another chance like this. I mean, really kind of lucked out that Tribi was able to follow them.
Besides, I have faith in Aglaya and Tribi. With
Yeah.
2 demigods and our allies watching over Akuma, they should be more than capable of protecting the Holy City.
I actually have to agree. Don Hunk is there too. Yeah. I think Finon is right here. We have powerful allies back there. Castorus, Tribi, and Aglaya, plus Don Hung. I mean, that's a powerful force. And we can do a lot more good by ending the threat of strife once and for all.
All right. I'll trust your judgment this time. Let's hope we don't end up in an abyss of regrets.
I mean, let's hope. But, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but as the situation as we see it, I mean, my only worry is that they don't know about that plot. It's kind of insidious. Wouldn't expect something like that from Strife, probably.
Nikador, has your divine body truly been hollowed out by the hands of madness? Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior?
I guess so. Sad but true. Ooh. Bud of Remembrance. How far are we? Oh, we're... Oh, wait, are we looping back to the arena? Oh. Why couldn't we just go this way then? Well, whatever.
The sweltering heat. The Titan's wrath has set the air ablaze.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
Indeed.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Was there one up there? Or beneath us somehow? Oh, I see. Right back here. I swear that sounds like Herta sighing in satisfaction. All right, to the Sword of Strife. Ready for this, gang? Here we... Well, okay, not quite. We're getting close. But still just a bit more.
It's getting even hotter. Is this place still in use?
After we pass through here, we'll reach the soul forging zone.
Ah, right.
The heat is unbearable.
It's beneath the
And
arena.
all these thoughts
Probably.
are echoing in my head.
What kinds of thoughts, Finan?
On second thought, this could very well be where we meet our end. Right?
I mean, it could be. One does not challenge a god without a bit of risk. If it makes you feel better, though, if this really was gonna be our end, I am positive Elio would have done something to intervene. So don't worry, because I'm critical to his plans. So if I'm with you, well, okay, I'll make it through this. I guess I can't speak with certainty that you will.
Be careful. Your thoughts are being corrupted by strife.
You're right. It was my decision to keep pushing forward.
It was.
And with her here, we're sure to complete our mission and return safely.
I mean, I appreciate your vote of confidence. I've been looking forward to beating down a god with my bat.
Just like the path ahead. Even though it's completely dilapidated, it will still lead us to our final destination.
It's a good movie series. Or at least a fun one. Chisel Zone. Child of Gorgo, tell me, what dreams lie at the bottom of your heart? One wish, and I shall perform a miracle for you. I want to wander through the years, or become a beam of light in the sky. Why would you want to be a beam of light in the sky? Let us try one more time, Child of Gorgo. A vanguard, an aegis, or a marksman. Huh. Okay. Ooh, hello there, royal sounding beetle.
Let me smash it.
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy here. Use your head.
Smash
Looks
it with his
like we'll need to
head,
use the hand again.
is what I'm hearing. You heard him, mighty. Headbutt it.
Stream 4.
Gotcha.
Gleam of old
Are
blades.
you tough? No.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, something new. Oh, used for transportation. So we can grab ourselves or... Oh no. Transportable objects have a mark of transportation. Okay. All seems pretty straightforward. Shall we look for some coins first? Yeah, can't go up through this roof there. And there's one of 3. 2, 3. Last one's probably down below somewhere. Eyes peeled. No. Where could you be, coin? Whimsical, whimsical coin. Damn, I really do not see the third coin. Basically anywhere. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll become apparent as we make our way through here in other ways. In which case, let's see, where are we? I guess this is the one we need to pick up. Or no, that's our control. This is the one we need to pick up. Do we just... Oh no, we drop it right here. I will grace you in a second. You have the honor of being grabbed by the giantest hand. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Hello, determined nymph. Finally, after traversing scores of mountains and rivers, at last I arrive at the Foundry altar. Please, grant me an indestructible form. Grant me the courage to conquer all before me. I mean, you're a rhinoceros beetle. You're already a perfect form. I know a certain Oni who would love to meet you. There's no need to ask for an indomitable will, because that's something I've always had. Yes, you have. Make your beetle friends proud. Excellent.
Look out! An enemy!
I see it.
Put your sword away. It seems to still be rational.
Really?
We might be able to get some clues from it.
Before having to fight it. Okay. This clearly needs to go down there, but bring you up. This is interesting. So... do we need to make all of those visible? Is that what we're trying to do? Only those. Oh, wait. No, not quite. I made 3. There we go. What was prophesized? A chest, of course. Hello, quote unquote rational.
Nikador, my master and guide.
Fascinating. It does seem to be at least somewhat rational.
Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
Or at least not immediately hostile.
Titankin, let me ask you this. Is Castrum Kremnos planning to destroy Akuma?
You really don't beat around the bush, do you?
What do you propose? I'm all ears.
I don't know. Being a little less direct?
All hail Nikador, my master and guide.
Okay. Technically sane, but not really.
Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
You know, I realize, Mighty, I don't actually have a baseline to understand what these things are supposed to act like. How normal is this?
It is indeed rational, but just barely.
That was the vibe I was getting.
Immortal soul of war. Let's keep going. There might be other Titankin nearby we can talk to.
Well, that or destroy.
Aren't you going to take care of it?
If you see it as a threat, go ahead. I have no reason to do it.
Ooh. It's actually not gonna attack. I mean, really, honestly, we probably should.
String.
Your ruthlessness is akin to that of the executioners in Castrum Kremnos.
Let me translate that for you. Actually, I'm not sure what it means either.
I mean, how alive are those things really? They're stone. How sentient are they?
Speak,
Stone
and you will
brought to
find.
life by the god of the blood of a god. Tools of war. More than individuals. Guess we just need to lay the bridge for this one. Works out. Still wondering
Don't
about
forget to let your
the
friends in on the action.
other coin. Haven't seen any sign of it. Where do you think you're going?
Sculpt an indestructible body with steel that never rusts.
I mean, it's eventually gonna rust.
The all-powerful Nikador, ruler of all lands. The all-divine Nikador, bringer of 1,000 fears.
That is quite the title. But I still gotta stick with this. Steel is also not really indestructible. They're sculpting zone scholar.
An indestructible body.
Not with steel.
The Nikador that attacked Akima was only a double. Considering what the Titankin said, could there be more of them in Castrum Kremnos?
Oh god. How many Nikadors do we need to fight?
By the end of the war, Nikador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Now the Titan's remaining strength is less than 1/10 of what it once was.
Oh wow. That's terrifying. Well, good for us. Terrifying to consider how powerful these Titans used to be.
Creating doubles for themselves might have stabilized their power, but instead of a glorious death, they chose to drag out their miserable existence. How tragic.
They seem to have forfeited all their dignity as a warrior.
Yeah,
Leading your people away from here was the right choice, Mighty.
it seems to be so. I mean, I'm kinda curious if they wouldn't have died if they had stayed here. I feel like they probably would have. You know, Strife being mad and all. I have to imagine these Titankin would have killed everyone.
There's no need to glorify my choice, Deliverer. It was just a self-imposed exile that cost me my pride. Not something worth celebrating in a song.
I don't know. I mean, choosing your people over your pride is a very noble thing, Mighty. It's, well, glorious as far as I'm concerned. You made the right choice, and I respect you for it.
What if the Titankin's words are true? Going up against Nikador is destined to be a bitter fight.
Yeah.
Speaking of indestructible bodies, you're quite the expert in that area yourself.
I mean, I don't know about indestructible, but he is durable.
You talk too much.
Did I ever tell you the Chrysos heirs are all endowed with unique powers?
I don't know if you've actually said it, but I sort of gathered. I assumed they would have powers related to their core flames.
Legend has it that Mighty, the invincible crown prince of Kremnos, has a talent for defying death.
Ah, Actually, okay, so you don't mean demigods. You mean specifically just all the Chrysoseirs. Both those who have and don't have their core flames. Shall we destroy this one too?
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Goodbye. There's even more of them. Let's go down.
Stream 4.
Actually, which way are we? Okay, yeah. Let's go down. Making quick work of them. Good job, Acheron. All right, our first of these puzzles where we actually understand them. That is a lot of moves. 9 moves. Okay, let me just think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I go 6, 7, drop off 8, or 6, 7, drop off 9. There we go. Much easier when I understand it. Beautiful. I think we saw another one we could talk to up here. Yeah. Oh, there's the spear. Gotcha.
Seek, and you will find. Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
I don't stand a chance. I still do not see the coin, the last coin. Maybe through here? If only I could jump to get a better view. Curses.
Martyrs, consecrate your souls of war for the lance of fury.
We are not martyrs, and we don't plan on becoming martyrs. Thank you very much, Supervisor.
You shall become Nikador's blade to pierce through the enemy's heart and core.
Are you suggesting we shall become Nikador's successor or a weapon for Nikador?
You shall be the timber to nourish the core flame, to reduce the decayed world to ashes.
All right. Oh, okay. That is extremely Dark Souls 1-esque. Become timber to nourish the core flame. Yeah. That's actually kind of funny. Let's not. Let's really not. Actually, I wonder. Or is that what it means to become a demigod? Actually, it really is like Dark Souls 1.
Reduce the decayed world to ashes with nefarious schemes.
Wait, do you want us to reduce the world? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. To reduce the decayed world to ashes. That... No. Oh. accident.
They've been twisted by madness, just like cast from Kremnos. They remember how to kill, but they've forgotten why.
I mean, the why is simple. Because Strife wills it.
I've always believed that killing with blades isn't any nobler than killing with subterfuge. Aside from one's mission and survival, no other reason can justify violence.
Aside from one's mission and survival. No, there are other reasons. In defense of another can justify violence. Survival, as you said. Those are the big ones.
That's where we differ. For my tribe, glory and conquest are also valid reasons.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna agree with you there, Mighty. Ever.
But deep down, you don't really agree with that, do you?
No? Mighty, as the Prince of Castum Kremnos? As the Prince of Kremnos, do you actually despise war and conquest? You're putting on airs? As if so, that's interesting.
Martyrs.
Was it facing us the whole time?
Isn't it kind of cute how slowly it speaks? A little.
Ready your arms.
Uh-oh.
For the lance of fury.
It's a little too smart for its own good. Or for our own good.
Consecrate
A little too
your
sane.
souls of war.
Do we still have the upper hand?
As long as you get a shield.
Watch your head.
Good.
Little more heat.
Free will,
I'm
or
on
was
it.
it?
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Still waters of oblivion.
It's on me.
There we go. I feel
I weep
better now.
for the departed.
Now we have a shield. A stronger shield.
It too shall fall.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
We've
Ready for
got
another?
you. Don't stand a chance.
Another you're destined for oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along.
Familiar.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Commencing support.
Almost.
It's better.
Got
Still
you.
waters of oblivion.
Beautiful.
I've given up on figuring out the logic of these minions. They're just pure chaos.
They really are. I mean, I feel like Strife is almost an embodiment of chaos. It's kind of in the name. I still don't quite see the value in a Titan of War. Ideally, various city-states of these individual Titans just wouldn't have that kind of conflict, but
No matter. You and I will soon bring this madness to a close.
even if they would have that conflict, doesn't mean you have to have one that is dedicated to that conflict.
Are you ready, Deliverer?
Ready. You talk to him.
Always. Bearing the core flame of strife has been my deep-seated desire.
Very curious why you specifically want Strife, Finan.
We're so close to the fall of a Titan. It feels unreal.
It does.
Don't think of them as a god. It's just you, me, and them. Warriors in a fight to the death.
So you say. But they are a god. And not acknowledging that seems foolish. Ooh, this is about the Black Tide. Who wins the last war? It's a torn page. No matter what we do, experience is essential. However, that might not hold true when it comes to the Black Tide. Imagine a master potter effortlessly surpassing his apprentices. Experience usually counts, but surviving the Black Tide once doesn't guarantee safety the next time. Confronting this seemingly sentient natural disaster, though this idea is not confirmed, the Black Tide always strikes at our weakest points. That's why I'm inclined to believe that in this proposition requires more than just relying on past experiences and habitual thinking. Doing so will only lead to greater losses. Always seems to strike at our weakest points. Doing so will only lead to greater losses if we rely on our past experiences and habitual thinking. And that is pretty typical for Castrum Kremnos too. As we have already discussed, hazards posed by the Black Tide encompass two major components. One, the inexplicable Black Tide itself. Two, the terrifying creatures that emerge from the Black Tide. Oh. And what creatures might these be? Not the Titankin. When the Black Tide is relatively small in scale, we can temporarily diminish it by eliminating the monsters it spawns. However, the monsters emerge faster than we can deploy forces to counter them. The Black Tide quickly expands beyond our ability to manage. This makes assessing the Black Tide's scale a critical challenge. If we underestimate it, a considerable number of our excellent warriors may die in vain due to overconfidence. Conversely, if we overestimate it, we will waste resources on relocating people and assets, which will inevitably disrupt normal life and cause unnecessary panic, thereby hampering the smooth functioning of the city-state. Among all the city-states of Amphorius, two modes stand out for their relatively effective methods of countering the Black Tide. Oh, so not just Castrum. We are all familiar with this situation. We utilize the great mobility of Castrum Kremnos to deploy forces proactively, aiming to subdue the Black Tide as soon as it appears. While this approach has proven effective due to our efficient military mobilization, the steadily increasing casualties in each battle serve as a grim reminder that even with Nikador's blessings, whether Castrum Kremnos can consistently win such wars remains an open question. So I think this is before Nikador's madness. I have to imagine the Black Tide is the source of their madness. To the Kremnoans, the Akamans have seem to have done nothing at all. They simply hide behind Kefale, as if they were still living in the era Chrysia, with no sense of crisis or honor. However, I must point out that the Akamans' wit lies exactly in leveraging their strengths without shame. They achieve a result similar to ours in battling against the Black Tide, but at a much smaller cost. So they're much smarter. Seen from their perspective, their reliance on the protection of Kefale is hardly a flaw, a point I believe most would agree with. I'm surprised you're agreeing with that. Actually, the writer of this might not even be from Castrum Kremnos. To sum up, both Castrum Kremnos and its rival city, Akama, have their own strengths and shortcomings in confronting the Black Tide. Obviously, it doesn't take a man of extraordinary wit to realize that the deep-rooted systemic flaws cannot be fixed with temporary measures in no time. Yet the Black Tide's threat persists, and it's growing so fast that we suspect soon even Nikador won't be able to handle it alone. Yeah, this is before Nikador's fall. Fascinating. Given the above-mentioned analysis, we may reach the following conclusion. Before the Black Tide grows too powerful to handle, we must unite the power of Castrum, Kremnos, and Akama. The smaller cities won't make much of a difference. We have 3 possible ways to achieve this. So, Sparta and Athens. Castrum Kremnos annexes Akama, taking full control of its resources and strengths. Yeah, that's not happening. Akama annexes Castrum Kremnos, taking full control of its resources and strengths. Yeah, that's also not happening. Castrum Kremnos and Akama merge into a united entity with the spirit of Kremnos. Yeah, that's also not happening. Well, I guess the closest one that actually happened is Akama annexing Castrum Kremnos, but even then, that's not quite right. They just took in refugees. This is really interesting stuff, though. The Black Tide. Well, it seems they lost or are losing. Gonna give this place a once-over just to make sure. Oh, this is scary. Tremulous nymph. Kurt. I'm getting a really terrifying vibe from up ahead. It's jet black with this pungent, fishy death smell. Yeah, that would be Nikador. You have to be careful. We'll be careful, don't worry. Ooh. So we can stack. And that has an effect? It does. Aha. Goal shifted trial. Some indigo steel pipes may be found near a hand of Zagreus. And sometimes those piles can become part of the Trial of Whimsy. Transport the scattered indigo steel pieces and restore the pile to obtain a hidden coin of Whimsy. And there's our 3. Fantastic. Here we are.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Lovely. But I think it is time. Through there is Strife. Go and meet Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Lord of Strife. Here we go.
That oppressive feeling from earlier. It's back. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I can see it.
That bluster is no longer pure. It's mingled with scent of blood and the cries of lost souls.
And this is what you want to become.
Fate I've been hoping for lies behind this door.
This just feels so ominous with how dangerous the avatar of Strife was. You just, God, it really is. They really must be like Emanator level threats to have this kind of effect on you. At least. Love the chanting. Oh yeah, we are beneath the theater.
Remember, you insisted that we come here.
Yeah.
Now, show us that cursed resolve.
Don't let us down, Finan. You gotta strike that blow. You don't want me becoming Strife.
But how can I pretend that this is just an ordinary battle?
Oh, it's not. It is absolutely not an ordinary battle. If you treat it like one, you'll probably die.
My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand.
Shoving those feelings deep, deep, deep inside and locking the door with the key and throwing it away.
Anger and regret I feel right now. I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name. Intent to kill.
Damn.
You really are a beast.
I mean, his god betrayed him and his people and drove them from their homeland.
But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
Just don't lose your rationality. And you don't want me submitting to the beast inside. That's more dangerous than a Titan, I think.
Face me and meet your doom.
So the one we faced before, I think, looked basically the same. So it really was a duplicate.
I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal.
Die.
I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
Beautiful delivery, Mighty. Here we go.
I may not be able to fight like you.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
In my own way and bring down this god!
There we go.
Do we?
Oh, we still have Akron. That's probably fine. Yeah, we have health bars now. Savage God, Mad King, Incarnation of
Time to
Strife.
make a decision.
Oh, hold on, Pela. Beautiful. All right.
Data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh, you didn't. They didn't automatically slow us down, huh? Slow it down. Poor Strife.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I'll contain them.
Let the enemy strike needs a little more heat.
Watch this to be another fake or duplicate.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Well, I love the chanting music. If this is an Emanator level threat, good to bring an Emanator against it, I guess. Whether that be Hurta or
Going all in.
Or
Tabs
Acheron.
on me.
Watch your head.
Something about Porpoise.
Enough.
Oh, okay. Reduce the Titanic Porpoise. I see.
Did you come here from the still waters of oblivion? I guide the wandering souls.
I got reduced too.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Use
maybe
ultimate
I'll
for
take it
glory
all.
stacks. Hey, don't imprison me.
I'll contain them.
Another
Enemy data
journey
secure.
begins.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Systems as fleeting as the dawn still,
break
destined
you.
for oblivion.
Actually, this might not be
I
quite
weep
enough.
for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Yeah, not quite enough. Come on, Jojo. Get out of that prison. There you go.
Better. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here,
Hey, these are the glory stacks.
why not have a
Whatever they
meal
do.
before you-
Actually. What do they do? Glory. Increases damage dealt by 30% and regeneration by 10%. Nice. Up to 2 stacks. Oh, and the more glory stacks you have, the more titanic corpus you reduce. Oh, nice.
Let's add more seasoning. Better hedge your bets.
Enough.
No dirty tricks.
I wonder what happens if we don't
Watch your
reduce them.
head.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Let the enemy strike first. Needs a little more heat. All right, I can't lose this one.
Ready for another?
Stop hiding
Hey,
behind those pathetic doubles! We'll crush you!
Oh, this is a double 2? It is. Oh no.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I
Let's
weep for
crush the
departed.
double then. Bring out the real god. It does, yeah, that's right, because it does say incarnation of Strife.
Systems as fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Better to make no move. Turn up the heat. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before? No dirty tricks.
You should go down shortly. One more good hit from Acheron.
Better hedge.
Enemy targets, I'll contain them.
I think.
Still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
There we go. Oh. Oh no, that's.
Finally ready to reveal your true self, Titan.
It,
Feel the wrath of humanity.
okay.
Corrupted God.
Oh. I was gonna say, is that the blood of the Titan just crawling out of this shell? But so that's actual. That's Mighty's, or not Mighty. That's Strife's true form then, the golden form.
Enemy data secure. Net markers
Nice.
activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Let's add more seasoning.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Inputting commands. Whew.
Very good.
All
Just
right, I'll call you
wear
that.
them down slowly but surely. Ah, those look more deadly. Thank you.
familiar.
There's the corpus.
Watch your head.
Good.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Let's reduce that.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Glory for ourselves.
Did you come here of your own volition? Existence is fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Commencing support. Oh! Enemy
Keep
data
breaking.
secure.
Maybe we can get them all the way down.
Time for
Zero.
good old counterattack.
Yeah, I think we can.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before the
Nice. Destroyed. No, we're probably fine. Oh, that's the sword. Damn. Yeah, that was the sword of Strife.
no dirty tricks?
I weep for the departed.
I'm sure that could have been more deadly if we hadn't reduced those stacks.
Already near that end! Shatter the armor of Strife! Rip away the core plate!
Ready for another?
You gonna deal the final blow?
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Needs a little more heat.
Again.
Oh, that's not good. Ah! Ow!
Watch your head.
All right, better safe than sorry.
Don't ask, just spend. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Good.
Inputting commands. Whoa. Enemy data
One
secure.
more.
Net markers active.
Break them.
Time for good old counterattack.
And then Acheron.
Half the work is already done.
Ah, damn it.
Let's add more seasoning.
Let's
I'm
get
honored
you
by
your ultimate.
presence.
One
You're
ultimate should be
already
enough.
here. Why not have a meal before
Oh, we don't even need the
I
ultimate.
weep for the departed.
Oh no, they're done.
Dust's reign. It too shall fall.
All right, fine then. I don't think it's down yet. Fine, then you better go strike the finishing blow.
How amusing.
It's not running away, is? Oh, the sword. Oh, you little shit.
The souls of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the Blade of Fury.
I think Strife is doing the equivalent of flipping the chessboard.
They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body.
Damn. That doesn't sound like it would be good for Amphorius.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low?
That is an excellent question, Mighty. One with, I imagine, an answer we will get to the bottom of before the end of all of this. Not just your god, all the gods.
Deliverer, here is your moment.
I think he's gonna give it to you.
I'll hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Oh, we're not gonna try to finish him here now.
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
I don't want to leave you guys here alone against Strife.
Get lost! Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akima's safety, but to settle the score with my god.
Honestly, fitting for Prince of Castrum Kremnos. And I stand by. I think you're gonna get the kill, Mighty. I do.
Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably.
You're a complicated sword, but I like your sense of honor.
Go, Deliverer. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
So that thing about burning through 100 lives of his earlier, that wasn't just him saying cool shit. You meant that literally. How many times can he die?
Finally, some peace.
Oh, you can say that, Mighty, but I think you're sad he's gone.
You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this?
If you asked Castoris, I'm sure she would come around for you. But, well. Oh. What do you mean by Strife being rejected by death?
Come forth! The king who has never claimed his throne against the god who has fallen from grace. How perfectly matched we are!
God Mighty.
Let's
That
battle
smile.
till the world's final breath.
So you're truly, both of you are truly immortal. Well, I guess that is a more fair fight. Kinda. As long as he doesn't ragdoll you. Not the music that makes me think the world is about to end, but it's nice. You can find and retreat, and you using the opportunity and return to Akuma. Aglaya, we have not great news.
We're back.
Tired and dizzy. Will they be okay?
Oh, well, if I'm understanding correctly, he might not be okay, but he won't be not okay either.
He'll be fine. Mightimos is the fiercest warrior I know.
Truly. What's this indestructible body about?
Something Mighty was born with. A blessing and a curse.
Oh.
True mark of Chrysosaur.
So are you the same? Tribi, Aglaya, before they became demigods? I guess even now that they are demigods. Wow.
Go get some rest, Trian. We might need your help again before you know it.
Okay. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourselves, too.
Oh, thank you, Trian.
Let's go. It's a race against time. We have to find Aglaya right away.
Tribi, do you know... Sorry, Trian, do you know where she is? King, father of all. No time to waste. Aglaya, the world's ending. We gotta go now. Aglaya, come on. Get moving.
They're back.
Are you okay? Are you injured? Things didn't sound good in Finon's message. Oh, we sent a message?
Aglaya! Wait, Where's Tribi?
She began making the necessary preparations
Oh,
the moment
good.
we got your message.
I'm glad to hear that this is not the first you're hearing of everything, and that preparations are already underway.
The city's citizens are enjoying themselves like it's any other day. Do you not see this as a crisis?
To be fair, Finan, if Strife pierces Kefale, honestly, I don't think there's anything the citizens could do to be safe. Best not to cause a panic. We can panic for them.
Akema would be in constant turmoil if we were to raise the alert each time danger befell us. Silently eliminating threats and sparing them from living under the shadow of fear, that is the duty of the Chrysos heirs.
I agree with Aglai on this one.
I don't see things that way, but now's not the time for arguments.
What good would it do them? I mean, there's nothing they can do to help.
The Blade of Fury has its aim trained on Kefale's heart.
Or be
We need
safe.
to stop the Mad Titan, or the entirety of the Holy City could be reduced to ash. But Nikador has crafted an indestructible body for himself. One that can't be entirely destroyed. Mighty is buying us time. We need to cherish every second he's fought for.
Yeah.
You're willing yourself to stay calm, Finan. That's commendable progress.
Treat him like a small child almost.
Castrum Kremnos has been shrouded in the fog far too long, leaving us unable to discover the mystery behind Nikador's undying body.
Right.
We can only hope to learn the truth from one Titan.
Which Titan?
You mean...
The Wisdom Titan?
Lord Finon, I will join you in the audience with Orynyx.
Oh.
Let's hope they can restore the visions of the past and reveal the truth behind Nikador's defiance of death.
Wait. Actual Orynyx. Is that okay? I guess you guys said that, while not friends to the humanity necessarily, they will need to be dealt with eventually. They aren't actively enemies at the moment.
You have no clue either, Miss Casterus?
Strife and death used to be inseparable. Nikador valued honor in their glory days, so they would never have betrayed their allies back then.
Okay.
But their pact was broken when Nikador descended into madness. From what we know so far, and the pursuit of an immortal body, Nikador betrayed death.
It does seem like a betrayal of death.
There's one other thing. We found a slate in Kremnos that mentioned an infiltration.
Yes, you didn't include that in your message.
Don't worry about that. Tribi and I will do our best to protect the people of our holy city.
Okay, but you should at least know the details.
Focus on getting to Orynyx and using whatever means possible to learn the Mad Titan's secrets. Tribi is waiting for you outside the city. Go with her to the Abyss. I will pray to Kefale that you will find success.
I hope so. I wonder how many times we're gonna fight Strife. Hey, Tribi. As I understand it, we're going to the Abyss of Fate. Oh, this is actually Tribi too. Cool.
Tribi, we're ready to set off.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the Abyss this time.
This is safe, right?
Are you sure? It's always been Trienne doing this.
They're all one and the same, aren't they?
The 2 trips to and from Castrum Kremnos have completely drained Trienne.
Oh.
You'll need some time to recover.
Understandable. So you guys don't have a shared pool of power then. Each one individually has your own store. Interesting.
We can handle this, Snowy. This is as much for Dee as it is for everyone else.
Aw. You're a good heart, Tribi.
High Priest Tribi, do you have any suggestions on how we can get Orynyx to respond to us later? Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass, but Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or interact with humans.
I mean, you're not a human. He's a Chrysos heir. She's death itself. Oh, she's not a god yet, I don't think, but she's clearly not human either. Or is she a god yet? No, probably not.
I suppose we'll have to rely on ourselves then.
But don't they let us use their power?
It's one thing to use their powers and another to be aligned with us in war.
Oh.
If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort to a fight.
You think we can fight Oryx? We can't even fight Strife. Nikador. I feel like time is a greater force than war.
Oryx isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things won't reach that point.
Let's hope, yeah.
Time is of the essence, everyone. We should get going.
Yeah, became the first demigod, Tribios.
This is it. The Century Gate can only take you this far.
All right.
Although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger around it. Approaching with Yanis's power recklessly could be extremely risky.
Right, I guess it would make sense that other Titans would, try to prevent the Passage Titan from freely passing into the hearts of their domains.
We understand. Thank you, Tribi.
We have to go back to Akama to help Aglaya. Snowy and Cass, we trust that you know how to summon us when you're done.
I hope they do.
Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of a Yanis priest.
Oh,
Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be able to walk through unimpeded.
thank you, Tribi.
Take care, alright? May carefully light your path forward.
Oof. We're on our own now. Yes, we are, Don Hung. We are not in Kansas anymore.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mighty's fate, but also that of every single resident in Akama.
So, how easy do you think it is to have a conversation with Oryx? Tribi said they're not accustomed to conversing with humans. Probably really should have brought a demigod with us, but...
The Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Oryx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Oryx and convince them to help us in our battle.
I mean, we're not even asking Oryx to fight with us, right? We're just asking them to reveal a truth to us.
May everything go well for us.
Also, as the Time Titan, does Oryx see their future? Does Oryx know that eventually the Chrysos heirs are going to come for it? This is the path we took
It
when we
is.
first arrived.
The
Oh!
world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
Oh yeah, because, yeah, we were in the Abyss. I assumed the Abyss counted as anywhere dark, but... Maybe, maybe we'll find Mem. Poems by Lepos. Oh. Eternal Holy City, Akama. Oh.
This haven of
Whoops.
memories.
That was the thing she said to put her symbol in, I guess. Oh, bye-bye safe zone. Hello, Strife. This is actually where we passed through. Yeah, it's the exact place. Okay. But devoted people now. using Oryx's power in Oryx's domain. Wonder if they appreciate that. Are these the ruins we saw when we first arrived? They look somewhat different. Do they? Incomprehensible speech. So wait, is all that chanting we always hear? Is that the Titan of whatever domain we're in? So in Castum Kremnos, Strife, Nikador, here, Oryx. What was that?
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I believe it was Oryx.
Damn.
I have to listen closely to what they are saying.
Can you understand them?
Devious and repulsive humans.
Oh.
Are you here to disturb my peace again, just as disaster approaches?
Shit. I'm not too devious. I can't speak for repulsive. I mean, okay, maybe Stella's, with that disgusting Stellaron inside her, but Casterus, come on. You know what the Titan is saying? How can you understand without subtitles?
Miss Casterus can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
Is that her ability as a Chrysosaur?
Cease your efforts, and let yourself be swallowed by the confusion of time and space.
I would prefer not to.
Oryx is turning us away. It seems like we've hit an obstacle on the very first step.
Apparently so. You think Oryx is gonna try to kick us out?
Could the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins as a barrier to hinder us?
Certainly a possibility. I mean, I don't know fully what Oryx's powers are like, but as a Titan of Time, I mean, there's all sorts of creative abilities I could see coming from that would make it impossible for us to stand against them.
We'll overcome any obstacle, no matter what they throw at us. Treeby gave us a demonstration when we had to pass through here the last time.
She did.
It's up to us to recreate these miracles now.
And by us, you mean me, don't you?
Curse you mortals. Curse your pride and your merciless ways.
Oh. So I think Oryx does, in fact, know what fate is coming for them. The world in Oryx's eyes. Oh. Well, that should be interesting. The following content is said to be an excerpt of a speech given by Robita, a priest of Oryx, as they passed by Akma. The specific year of the speech is unknown, and it may have been embellished or interpreted by later generations of priests. The theological interpretations of Robita's school of thought received mixed receptions from later generations, and readers are reminded to approach their comments with a critical mind. Editor's note. Preceding text has been lost. Damn. People often say that if Oryx is just willing to offer their assistance, we priests of Oryx are able to see any moment in time as we please. Many of my own seniors and new students even hold this opinion. However, this is unfortunately an incorrect view of people's born of people's misunderstandings of the Titans. Do tell. I'm very curious about Oryx's limitations. Although the Titans are indeed supreme beings, they are not omnipotent. Right, I mean, if they were, the Chrysosaurs would never be able to defeat them. The miracle of Oryx is not to be able to directly see the past or future. Okay. So scratch what I was saying earlier. But it is to be able to extrapolate them. So, okay. Interesting. So it can sort of see the sample of the present and then from there determine the likely past or future based on this, you know, sampling of the present. Interesting. With extrapolation, though, I mean, with fewer sample points, that's going to become less and less accurate. Do not underestimate the importance of this distinction. In my opinion, if Orynyx was truly willing to help us predict the weather each day, or should I say, the tempers of Aquila, I like that. The weather is directly connected to Aquila's mood. Then there is a very real possibility that they could be mistaken. I know that people say the prophecy of Janus can create endless paths and choices for humanity. Then does it not follow that this would be the same for Orynyx? The statement is actually half correct. Though the divinities of Orynyx and Janus bear some similarities, neither of them has any relation to directly interacting with the past. What Orynyx and Janus show their priests and allow them to interact with is not, in fact, reality itself. It is something that bears a great resemblance to reality. Perhaps this point is easier to explain in relation to Janus. Since we are able to select a specific history of something, that also means history cannot be real and fixed in the Titan's eyes. It becomes a reason for something to appear or disappear from existence. This is clearly different to the idea of history is the only true past that we have come to understand. The priests of Janus do not actually change the past, but they select a background or a state in which something exists. In other words, what the Titans help us to change is reality, not what has already happened in the past. Okay. Everything we see is no more than the process of rationalizing a changed reality. It seems to us like reversing the flow of time, but that is logically untrue. If that's the case, Orynyx is, while still extremely powerful, potentially, not as incomprehensibly powerful as I would expect from a true being of time. If you can understand this, then it is much easier to understand the revelations or dreams of Orynyx. The reasons that they refuse to tell us what the weather will be like the next day, although they could ask Aquila and find out. Yeah, but who wants to talk to Aquila? They're so moody. And the reason that they refuse to predict the lifespan and cause of death for the majority of the population is precisely because their divine powers are limited by being isomorphic with that of Janus. There's no way for them to predict exceedingly uncertain matters. In other words, what Orynyx chooses to show us are prophecies that they are certain must have happened. Or absolutely will occur. Tense has absolutely no meaning to Orynyx. Right. I'm still kind of curious if Orynyx lives its entire lifespan simultaneously, perhaps. This makes the situation extremely easy to understand. What prophet would be willing to pronounce a prophecy that they themselves have no faith in? Yeah? So, if you have faith in my professionalism as a priest of Orynyx, I hope that you will realize one thing. Priests of Orynyx have already guided their divine power to the maximum potential. This maximum potential, if I were to describe it in blasphemous terms, something I like to hear a priest say, is equivalent to placing Orynyx under house arrest. Jeez. We give them no other work at all. We simply allow them to focus on searching for knowledge regarding the past and future. These are all the results that can be gained. If Ornyx is not willing, in my opinion, it means that they have no confidence. Then they will not. In actuality, they are unable to share any revelations regarding information on the past, present, or future. What you must all understand is that even the enormous power of the Titans has its limits. Following text has been lost. Damn. I can see why future editors might, or theological interpretations have received mixed receptions from later generations. I could see this causing waves. The whole Titans are not omnipotent, exceedingly limited. Yeah, with a touch of blasphemy. But I'm inclined to believe them. That makes far more sense considering we know that the Titans are in fact not true gods. And that, honestly, even true gods like the Eons have their limitations. They're not truly omnipotent. Goodbye. Wait. Is there anything down there? That's right, I can traverse down. Probably a chest? Yes, there is.
Another blood debt repaid.
Dealt with. Alright. Load if I could do this. Wait. Out of... Nope. Okay. Just wondering if there's anything underneath it. Yeah, ignore me. Neat. Transform for me. Oh, you're a different beetle. This pillar here. Why hasn't it been impacted by the miracle? Why can't it be fixed up? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? You two-faced thief. Rip Zagreus. I doubt Zagreus did this. But, I mean, I guess it's just a little too uncertain. Lift thy curtain of memory, and once again stir the ripples of past reverie. Nice. Interact with Tome of Miracles to allow the Trailblazer to traverse between two different space-times. Between the two different space-times, objects such as road, obstacles, mechanisms, and treasures may appear differently. Main road differences and key targets are presented in the current space-time as golden memory dust. Right. Which can be observed to predict their appearance in the other space-time. What are you saying, Ornyx?
Ornyx is saying something again.
What?
Who are you to command me?
Oh.
Does your inhumanity know no end?
Interesting. Wait, so... Huh. To command me. Very curious choice of words. It makes me wonder if the Titans were actually, I mean, extremely powerful tools being controlled by priests of each Titan. Perhaps the house arrest is a bit more accurate than people of this world might like to think.
Are we actually forcing the Titans to do our bidding with these miracles?
I am beginning to think so.
We can't afford to stop and think about that right now. Let's press on.
Yeah. Perform a miracle. Yeah, quote unquote.
Stream 4.
Place looks lovely.
Storms on the
Ooh.
horizon.
Oh, you're tough, huh? I can purify. Nice. Shall we deal with you? Don't seem to be interested in doing anything.
Slow simmer. Feeling lucky.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Hey,
Enemy data
leave
secure.
us alone.
Network is activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm on it, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed.
You and your entourage don't stand a chance.
It shall fall.
Do we still have the upper hand?
Yeah, more so
Another
now.
journey destined for oblivion.
Hedge your bets, huh?
Hey, leave her alone.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Ready
Good,
for
distribute
another?
your attack.
Free will, or was it from the still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
There we go.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Oh, more corruption. Gotta go to the other side, huh? I am curious. Oh, hey, another beetle. Drowning? What are you drowning in? That's the so-called black tide. It was so strong that I almost drowned. Confirmation that that is indeed the black tide. Thank you, drowning bug. I was curious about that. I felt chilled all over. So nauseous. I never want to have to experience that ever again. I'm sure you won't. Let's also see what's through here. Oh. It needs to be open in the other space-time. Of course. Same here. Yeah. And these. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, these doors are also openable in the other space-time. All right. 5 moves. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh, let me redo this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Aha. Gotcha.
Seek, and you will find.
Lovely. And let's undo this as well. Can't be used in current state. You mean the current state of the world, or? So there's gotta be some way of... I saw you just a little bit ago. There we go. No? Maybe there's... I also hear something. Interesting. Maybe it's from that. Maybe there's another miracle on the other side of this door? It won't open? Oh, okay.
Perhaps this gate only opens in the right time dimension.
Yeah. All right, in Emphorius, some doors can only be opened in a specific space-time. Sun-marked doors only in the day, moon-marked only in the night, or the evernight. Yellow light patterns on the door mean the door cannot be opened in the current space-time. White light patterns mean the door cannot be opened in the current space-time. Wait. Can be opened and can't be opened. Okay.
There! Those miracle orbs are instruments often used by time priests.
There we
They
go.
could prove handy.
That unlocked it. Illuminated will invert the illuminated area into the other space-time. Nice. Oh yeah, this is what Triby did.
Look! An inverse time dimension is reflected by those orbs.
Yep.
Let's summon another miracle. Perhaps this time we'll make it through.
It's a projector. Perfect. No matter which space-time you're currently in, the orb's light will continuously reveal the other space. After shining the orb's light to a specific location, try to traverse the space-time via the Tome of Miracles.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
As long as it doesn't turn off. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Oh, hold that thought. Saw someone over there who needs a little bit of killing.
Spring forth.
Now let's go through. No.
The gleam of old blades.
Okay, the prophecy. Gotta get to the other side. That'll take us to the other side. Onyx's statue. Ooh, crumbled. I call him the Dark Knight of the very first age, and pray that it brings the most timeless light. Onyx's statue stands quietly. Tears stream down my face, and it was I who have forgotten. The stars have vanished, and the night sky no longer shines. Damn. Sad. Oh, that was Yanis' symbol, I think.
Life is a puzzle
That
in
was
and of itself.
probably the Whisper of Yanis then, as we pass through there. Though Yanis is already dead. Yanis' core flame? Oh. Okay. I mean, that looks like it fits there really nicely, so let's just assume. Same deal with that and that. And gotcha.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
I doubt it. I imagine those only have one right answer. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're being offered to that other person. Gotcha. A riddle bug. It is said that this painting depicts the process of Kephaly passing knowledge unto Ceres, or Circes. I don't believe it anyway. How can a scroll this size contain such wisdom? actually, I guess, really the head Titan. Probably. Excellent. Alrighty. I do think... Yeah. This is probably where we should call it for today. And then next time we will, well, who knows how much longer it'll be until we, for all I know, Strife still hasn't been defeated in the most recent update. But, we shall see. We will at the very least meet Ornyx and hopefully get along. Learn more about their nature. This whole commanding bit has me a little worried. Amphorius is such a weird planet.